Hi, this is Becky with A Better Way to Homeschool, and we're wrapping up our curriculum series with you today. And I'm super excited because today I finally get to share with you the secret formula for choosing curriculum that's a perfect fit for you and your children. But how am I going to tell them? Okay, that is a really good idea. Okay, I have some good news and I have some bad news. Bad news first. There is no secret formula for choosing curriculum. Nobody can choose curriculum for you. Nobody can tell you, quite honestly, exactly what will be a perfect fit for you or for your children or for your home. Nobody can. Nobody knows you well enough. Nobody knows your kids well enough to choose curriculum that will just work perfectly day in and day out. People need to know your strengths, your weaknesses, what kind of a teacher you are, what's your teaching style, what is the routine of your home. Are you one of those people that gets up bright and early and your kids are dressed and ready at 6:30 in the morning? Or are you like one of those people that stays in their jammies till 10 o'clock in the morning and their kids eat breakfast slowly and meander through their day? It doesn't matter. The truth is, though, that different curriculums, different programs require different personalities, different learning styles, and unless people know that, they can't choose one that's going to be a great fit for you. And when it comes to your kids, nobody knows your kids like you do. Nobody. Nobody knows what makes their little minds tick. Nobody knows what makes their heart beat faster when they're learning about something. So the bad news is that you have to choose what you teach your children. And everybody's going to have an opinion. The school system is going to have an opinion. The state is going to have standards for you to measure your kids against if that's what you want to do. Your mom is going to have an idea, your best friend. It's confusing. So I'm sorry that it's you, but it has to be you. And the good news is that I am here to help you. I've built this website, abetterwaytohomeschool.com, and I am recording this video training series just for you. And what you're going to find is that I don't want to tell you what to teach your children. I don't want you to tell me what I need to teach my children. I know I have 5 boys, and I know what makes them tick. I study them until they are 6, 7 years old, and I'm watching for those subjects, those things that make their little wheels spin faster, and then I become really good at wrapping curriculum around those things so that they stay fully engaged in what they're learning. And I'm here to pass that on to you. I'm here to teach you that it's not about which publisher you go with. It's not about whether or not you follow state standards or whether or not you choose to opt out. It's not about whether you homeschool or whether you unschool. It's about knowing you, your goals for your family, and what makes your kids tick. What do you see? In this technology, in this world today, there is nothing that your kids can't learn. Just this morning, I handed my son, my 6-year-old, my iPhone, and I showed him how to input it so that he could look up the praying mantis. And the reason we did that is because my boys caught a praying mantis over the last week. And we had one last year. We did this as well. But this was his year to learn that he could take that phone that I carry with me all the time. He can look up information. He can find the details on what the praying mantis eats and how long it's going to live. And I tell you, within just a minute or two, my 6-year-old knew more about a praying mantis than I ever did in my entire life. So the challenge is to take everything that we learned in school, even if we were homeschooled. I was not. I'm a public schooler myself. But to take all the methods that we were taught and to not transfer those onto our children, but instead to be studiers of our children so that we can customize their education in a way that makes them excited and ready to embrace life as a lifelong learner. I do not want to raise good students. I want to raise lifelong learners. You know, those kids that when they don't understand something, they are eager to find out the answer. Isn't that what you want? Well, the good news is that I'm here to help you. I am wrapping up this curriculum series, but I'd like to encourage you to go back, especially if you're a new homeschooler. It's essential that you establish your mission statement, your filters, and your goals. You need to know why you're homeschooling and what are the fundamental things that you want to impart to your children. And you need to know that before you ever look at a shiny catalog. And once you have that, then you can decide if you want to go with this program or that program, or if you want to write your own curriculum, or if you want to do a combination of those things. So before I say goodbye, I'd like to encourage you to subscribe to my YouTube channel and to my website. I don't want you to miss anything. And I've been spending this summer organizing and creating and learning about how to get the knowledge and the wisdom that I have gleaned from amazing teachers and amazing homeschoolers. How do I get that out of my head and into your home? And so I'm doing it a couple different ways. I'm creating these video training series, and this one's on curriculum. The next one that I'm going to be shooting is how to homeschool when you're surrounded by babies and toddlers. Been there, done that. And I've learned a lot, and so I can't wait to share that one with you. And I'm assuming that you will be ready to watch that video by the end of this week. So the first thing I want you to do is right above this video, there is a place, if you're on YouTube, there's a place that you can subscribe. So when you're done viewing, go ahead and subscribe so that you don't miss any of the video training. You don't have to watch them if they don't apply to you, but I don't want you to miss out on them if they're information that you can use. And if you're on my website, I think it's right below actually, if you go to the home page, it's right on the right-hand side. There's a place that says subscribe via email. And I want you to put your email in there and click subscribe. And that way you will get all of the latest posts and all of the latest changes that we're doing on the website to bring you the resources that you need to be fully in charge of what happens in your homeschool environment. So I hope that this curriculum series has been beneficial for you. I know there's not a lot of meat that you can take to your children and teach them come September 1st or whenever it is you choose to start your homeschool year. However, it's like building a house. If you don't have a solid foundation, it doesn't matter how pretty that house looks, it's gonna fall down in a storm. So the purpose, my heart for this curriculum series is to help you establish that foundation that's necessary so that you can build upon your children's learning experiences. So I hope this has been valuable to you. It's been very valuable to me, and quite the learning process as I go. But again, this is Becky with A Better Way to Homeschool. Not super technology savvy, but super excited to share with you the things that I've learned about homeschooling. And as a life lesson, I'm taking everything that I'm learning about building websites and creating videos and bringing information to you. And I have a couple kids that are super excited about this. So I am doing real lifetime training. As I'm going through these things with you, I'm training my other kids to do the same things, to bring information or to set up websites in areas that they are interested in. And so that's kind of my thing, is to find what makes my kids tick, and then to learn myself if I don't know how to do it. So anyway, this is Becky with A Better Way to Homeschool. Have a wonderful day, and I pray that you join me as we train up others to encourage their kids to be lifelong learners and not just great students. Have a wonderful day.